We're coming up to the end of January, although for some women they've called it Januhairy because a number of women around the world have abstained from shaving any of their body hair for the first month of the year to raise money for charity, and that's got to be a good thing. Except because this is about female body issues, or body image, it's fired up the Feminazis, and they're not happy. Now, as far as equality goes, I'm all for it, but I've got no time for these shrieking fucking harpies who hate almost everyone, including most women. Because they argue that the reason that women shave any of their body hair is down to internalised misogyny. The idea that women are so subjected to sexism on a daily basis they've internalised it, and believe it. Now, doesn't that mean, using that argument, that women can't think for themselves? And I'm sure feminazis would go, yes, women can think for themselves, provided they think exactly the same hateful things that we do. So I'll say, if you're a woman and you don't want to shave your body hair, there's no fucking law making you do it. No one's forcing you to. And don't worry, if you don't shave your legs and your armpits, if you're worried that it'll make you less attracted to the opposite sex, it's not a problem, because as soon as you start hanging about with third-wave feminists, no sane bloke's going to go near you anyway. Actually, that's not true. There are some men who are into women who are very angry and shouty and blame them for everything. But if you get into a relationship with a man like that, be aware at some point he's going to want you to piss on him. Another thing brought up by the angry women's groups is that apparently women's razors can cost up to 3 times as much as men's razors. So here's a thought, why not just buy fucking men's razors, you stupid mare? I mean, if you're prepared to pay 3 times more because the plastic on the same product is pink, you want your fucking head examined. Actually, at the minute, Gillette, they're really cheap, ever since Gillette's very bizarre attempt at corporate suicide with their strange "the best a man can be" campaign. A row of men all stood behind their barbecues just repeating, "Boys will be boys," like it was filmed in fucking Stepford. And this whole issue about the beauty industry and women's body issues and trying to pin it on men, it's fucking bullshit. I'll be honest, most men are nowhere near as bothered about makeup as women are. In fact, some of the time I find it quite bizarre. A couple of weeks ago, Mrs. Disgruntled and I were going to the cinema, and as we were getting ready to leave, she said, "Oh, I'm just going to put a bit of a face on." We're going to the fucking cinema! We're going to sit in the dark and everyone's going to stare at a 40-foot screen! But it makes her feel a bit better about herself, gives her more confidence, so no problem. But while I'm on gender politics, ladies, please stop asking us things that we don't understand. Like when women go, "Do these shoes look okay?" In my mind, I'm thinking, well, as long as it stops your feet from getting wet, then yes, they're fucking fine. If you do meet a man who's very interested in your footwear, that guy's a foot fetishist. And he may seem very loving and attentive, but be aware, the second your back's turned, he's wanking off into your heels. Clothes as well. When women go, "Does this look okay?" If a man says, "Yes, you look nice," that's the ultimate fucking compliment, because we're not sure what's going on. As long as you're presentable and you've covered up all the bits that need to be covered up, it's fine. I've just heard myself there. There'll be some angry feminists sat down going, "That man Danny's saying what bits of women should and shouldn't be covered up, the sexist bastard! Let's go on another slut walk." But this whole thing about women not shaving the legs and their underarms has got even weirder, with some angry feminists now dyeing their underarm hair several different colours, proclaiming it is their unicorn empowerment hair. I mean, for a start, the amount of time it's taken to dye 6 different colours into your armpit, it would have been quicker, wouldn't it, just to shave it, girls? But it's useful, because now if I see someone with multicoloured underarm hair, I'll know that they're fucking mental. Unicorn is a good word for this sort of campaign. A unicorn, something made up to please someone with the mind of a 6-year-old. Sorry, I've just thought of a nursery rhyme. Old MacDonald had Tourette's, E-I-E-I cunt.